Akbaruddin Owaisi is a politician based in Hyderabad, Telangana and an MLA of the Telangana Legislative Assembly. He belongs to All India Majlis-e Ittihad al-Muslimin and is its floor leader in Telangana Legislative Assembly. Akbaruddin is a member of the Owaisi family, the son of Sultan Salahuddin Owaisi and the younger brother of Asaduddin Owaisi. Early and personal life. Akbaruddin Owaisi was born in Hyderabad on June 14, 1970. He studied in the Hyderabad public school till 10th grade and completed his intermediate from St. Mary's Junior College in Hyderabad. Owaisi studied medicine for 2 years in Gulbarga but quit during his second year of MBBS course to enter politics. In 1995, Owaisi married a Christian woman, Sabina, who converted to Islam and took the name of Sabina Farzana. The marriage was opposed by his father Salahuddin Owaisi, who refused to forgive Akbaruddin. Then Akbaruddin Owaisi and his father reconciled in 1998. The couple has one daughter Fatima and son Nuruddin. Akbaruddin Owaisi is the managing director of Owaisi Hospital, which was set up by his late father Sultan Salahuddin Owaisi for the welfare of the Muslims. Political career. Akbaruddin has been elected as the member of the Legislative Assembly for Chandrayangupta constituency on 4 consecutive occasions, in 1999, 2004, 2009 and 2014. He served as a deputy to his elder brother Asaduddin Owaisi, who was leading the MIM in the House. In 2004, Akbaruddin became the floor leader of MIM in the Assembly upon Asaduddin's election to Lok Sabha from Hyderabad. He was re-elected in 2009 and lead the 7-member MIM in the House. Akbaruddin Owaisi won his 4th consecutive victory in Assembly polls from Chandrayangupta Assembly. Attack on Akbaruddin. Owaisi survived an attempt on his life in May 2011 when 4 persons associated with property dealer Muhammad Pelban attacked him over a property dispute. Owaisi was stabbed and then shot thrice as he was sitting in his jeep, and was later admitted in a critical state to the Owaisi Hospital in Hyderabad. Supporters of Owaisi and Pelban had clashed 2 years earlier during May 2009 elections as well. While defending himself from the attackers, Owaisi's bodyguard shot Ibrahim Yunus Yafai and a murder case was booked against him by Chandrayangupta police. On May 18, 2014, Bangalore police have reportedly busted a plot to assassinate Akbaruddin Owaisi, a leader of political party All India Majlis-e Ittihad al-Muslimin, and arrested 4 persons who had been allegedly hired to kill him. Controversial speeches. In August 2007, along with other elected and serving members of his party, Owaisi made death threats against Taslima Nasreen, pledging that the fatwa against her and Salman Rushdie were to be abided by. Owaisi said, "We in Hyderabad want to behead this woman according to the fatwa." While speaking at a rally in Kurnool in 2011, Owaisi used the derogatory terms kafirs and Khwastan to refer to MLAs in Andhra Pradesh Legislative Assembly and the Legislative Assembly. In the same rally he used the Urdu words Qatil, Darinder, Beiman, Dhokebaz, and Chor for the former Prime Minister of India P.V. Narasimha Rao. Owaisi said that if Rao had not died, he would have killed Rao with his own hands. In April 2012, Owaisi made derogatory and demeaning comments against Hindu god Rama and his mother Kaushalya. Owaisi asked, "Where all did Ram's mother go wandering and where did she give birth to him?" This was met with loud cheers from the audience. In August 2012, Owaisi claimed while speaking in Karimnagar that there have been 50,000 riots in India over 65 years since the country became independent. He said that majority of those killed in the riots were Muslims. In November 2012, Owaisi spoke in Hyderabad, referring to the police force of Andhra Pradesh using the derogatory phrase "army of impotent people." He then incited the audience by challenging the chief minister to remove the police and then see who has more power. He further added that they do not have the courage to fight Muslims. Owaisi claimed in another speech that lakhs of Muslims were killed after Indian independence. On December 8, 2012, while speaking at Nizamabad, Owaisi made fun of Hindu festivals by saying, "We have only 2 festivals, they have so many one every 10 days. He referred to the Bajalakshmi temple in Hyderabad several times as illegal temple. On December 12, 2012, Owaisi made derogatory remarks with hand gestures about Hindu goddess Bhajalakshmi at a public rally in Nizamabad. He said making hand gestures she, who is sitting, and added, "What is this new name Bhajalakshmi, never heard of her." Shout such slogans such that the Bhagya also shakes and Lakshmi also falls down. The crowd then shouted slogans of Allahu Akbar. Speech at Adilabad, on December 22, 2012. Owaisi addressed a rally of 20 to 25,000 people in the Nirmal town of Adilabad district of Andhra Pradesh. In his 2-hour-long speech, Owaisi made multiple comments against Hindus, Hindu deities, Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, Vishva Hindu Parishad, Bharatiya Janata Party, Narendra Modi, India and United States of America. In his speech, Owaisi said that the 250 million Indian Muslims needed only 15 minutes without the police to show 1 billion Hindus who is more powerful. Punjab Kazari reported that Owaisi referred to the Hindus as impotent, and the Indian police as the impotent army. He said that not even 1 crore impotent men can together father 1 child. He said that these people cannot face the Muslims, and whenever the Muslims start dominating the Hindus, the impotent army intervenes. Owaisi said that we will not let you live peacefully, and added that the Muslims could teach the rest of the world a lesson. Owaisi referred to Ajma al-Amir Kasab, one of the Pakistani militants of the 2008 Mumbai attacks, as a child, and compared him with Narendra Modi. He asked if Kasab was hanged then why is Modi not hanged, and said that the reason was only because Kasab was a Pakistani and Modi is Indian. He said that if the Muslims of India united like the Muslims of Andhra Pradesh, Narendra Modi would soon be hanged. Owaisi threatened that if his words were not heard, "O India, destruction and ruin will be your fate." He threatened that India will witness a bloodshed which has not been seen in the last 1,000 years. He also dared Narendra Modi to come to Hyderabad, threatening by saying we will show him then. Owaisi justified the Mumbai bombings of 1993 by saying they were a reaction to the demolition of Babri Masjid and atrocities on Muslims in India. He also questioned the punishment handed out to the accused of the bombings, naming Tiger Memon as one of those punished even though Tiger Memon is still at large. Owaisi denigrated Hindu gods in his speech. He repeated the derogatory comments on the Hindu god Rama and his mother Kaushalya which he made in April 2013. Owaisi mocked Hindu panentheism, saying that Hindus have many gods and goddesses, and every 8 days, new gods keep coming up. In a reference to the Bhajalakshmi temple in Hyderabad, he said, "We knew about Lakshmi, but who is Bhajalakshmi, we are not aware." He added that he does not want to ruin the gathering by taking abominable names of Hindu gods. Owaisi mocked Hindu cremation by saying, "When you die, you become air after burning and go astray." Owaisi talked in derogatory terms about heritage places of India including Ayodhya, Ajanta Caves and Ellora Caves. He said that if Muslims go away from India, they will take the Taj Mahal, Red Fort and Qutb Minar with them, adding, "What will then remain here? Just a raised Ram temple in Ayodhya or naked statues of Ajanta." Owaisi compared the state of Muslims of India to the state of Muslims of the world and blamed America for the same. Owaisi said that the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, the Vishva Hindu Parishad, and the Bharatiya Janata Party were poisonous snakes, and to crush their heads a stick is enough. After the speech, Owaisi left for London citing medical treatment as the reason. NDTV reported on January 3 that Owaisi was getting treated for intestinal injuries he sustained when he was attacked over a land dispute in 2011. Owaisi returned to Hyderabad on January 7. Legal proceedings. On December 28, 2012, a lawyer K. Karunasagar filed a petition in a local court in Nampally of Hyderabad against Akbaruddin Owaisi. Karunasagar asked the court to direct the police to register cases against Owaisi for hurting the sentiments of Hindus, and for making inflammatory, derogatory and offensive remarks. Karunasagar received 3 death threats on the night of filing the petition. Another petition was filed by a businessman S. Venkatesgowd in Hyderabad. The Andhra Pradesh Human Rights Commission directed the Hyderabad Police Commissioner to submit an inquiry report on the alleged hate speech by January 17, 2013. On January 3, 2013, Abid Khan, General Secretary of Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee, told news channel CNN-IBN that the state government had taken cognizance of speech, and they were collecting evidence to build a strong FIR and a watertight case where we can book the person causing hatred. On January 3, the 4th Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate of the Nampally Court directed the Andhra Pradesh Police to register an FIR against Owaisi. Following this, the police filed FIRs under 3 sections of the Indian Penal Code Euro 121, 153A and 295AA Euro against Owaisi in Hyderabad, Adilabad and Nizamabad. The Director General of Police V. Dinesh Reddy said that summons were issued to Owaisi and that the police would take the help of the Interpol to arrest him if required. He added that Owaisi would be barred from addressing public meetings in future. On January 5, 2013, a case was filed against Owaisi in Mumbai while a court in Vadodara served a notice on him for his alleged hate speech. In May 2014, Andhra Pradesh government gave nod to prosecute Akbaruddin Owaisi in a 2004 case for an alleged hate speech. Arrested, Owaisi returned to Hyderabad on January 7, 2013 and was welcomed by hundreds of supporters and MIM leaders at the Hyderabad airport. He later drove to his house in the Banjara Hills area of the city. Owaisi failed to answer police summons at Nirmal town on January 8, citing ill health, and asked for 4 days' time to appear for investigation. A team of doctors examined Owaisi at his home twice on January 7 and the police declared that he was fit for investigation, even though he complained of bad health. Owaisi also petitioned the High Court of Andhra Pradesh to quash the cases filed against him in lower courts. On January 8, doctors examined him at the Gandhi Hospital and confirmed that their tests showed no medical grounds to prevent his arrest, following which he was arrested by Hyderabad police. At the Gandhi Hospital, Owaisi alleged that the doctors were trying to murder him by giving lethal injections. Bail: after spending 40 days in prison, Akbaruddin Owaisi was granted bail on February 15, 2013. The court approved bail for Owaisi on health grounds on a bond of Rs 10,000 and 2 sureties. However, Owaisi will have to wait for bail in another case of hate speech in a court in Nirmal town of Adilabad district. In both courts, his voice was recorded and sent for forensic examination as people had claimed that the voice in footage was his. Criticism and comments: several notable people and organizations criticized Owaisi for the speeches. The Andhra Pradesh Bharatiya Janata Party President, G. Kishan Reddy called for booking Owaisi, annulment of his assembly membership and a recognition of All India Majlis-e Ittihad al-Muslimin. Reddy said that religious bigotry, unabashed incitement of religious sentiments and contemptuous insinuation against Hindu gods and goddesses formed the crux of the speeches of a person who was sworn in as an MLA. In a statement issued by the Confederation of Voluntary Associations on December 30, several social activists criticized the speech saying that such obnoxious speeches will lead to division of society, violation of peace and conflicts. The social activists demanded exemplary action to prevent such intolerable acts in future. The signatories to the statement included ASGH Ali engineer, Swami Agnivesh, Mahesh Bhatt, Hamid Muhammad Khan, Sandeep Pandey and Ram Puniyani. Journalist and BJP leader Balbir Punj said that Owaisi's speech was tantamount to inciting Muslims to revolt against the police and army and start a civil war, and he added that the silence of the media was surprising. Senior Congress leader and national spokesperson Rashid Alvi said, "I don't know what Akbar said in his speech and I don't think he said what you just mentioned, but I'm sure that Andhra Pradesh government will do the needful." Asaduddin Owaisi, elder brother of Akbaruddin, refused to comment on the speech saying the matter is sub judice. Congress politician Digvijay Singh said that everybody should think before speaking and demanded action against people making such speeches. TV news channel Times Now reported that the speech was so inflammatory and so provocative that they had decided not to broadcast it. A CNN-IBN news report said Owaisi's speech virtually called on Muslims to take arms against the Hindus, and questioned the silence of the media and politicians for 10 days. Najib Ullah, Vice-Chancellor of the Jamia Millia Islamia University, told CNN-IBN that the police was giving excuses of backroom investigation, while it was only a matter of 2 minutes to investigate since the TV cutout was available for everybody to see and contents of speech were available on Wikipedia for everybody to read. Leung said that the speech incited incendiary feelings between two communities of an extremely serious nature, and refused to believe Owaisi was ill. BJP spokesperson Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said, referring to Owaisi and his party, that the spirit of Osama bin Laden had entered into such people and they were trying to behave like the Taliban. The speech sparked anger and outrage on Twitter. On December 28, journalists Karan Thapa and Swapan Dasgupta tweeted inflammatory speech by MLA Akbaruddin Owaisi: remove police for 15 minutes, we will finish off 1 billion Hindus. Writer Taslima Nasreen tweeted that Owaisi is trying to indoctrinate the Muslims of India and such speeches will produce thousands of Kassabs. Bollywood artiste Farhan Akhtar tweeted on January 2, 2013, "How can two girls be arrested in less than 24 hours for a harmless FB post, but Owaisi roams free after his blatantly communal rant?" References. External links: Official website, Akbaruddin Owaisi on Facebook.